Hi, my name is Julia Cleo Torres. The historical speaker I selected is Richard Nixon. The speech I will be presenting is his resignation speech. It was delivered on August 8th, 1974. In all the decisions I have made in my public life, I have always tried to do what was best for the nation. Throughout the long and difficult period of Watergate, I have felt it was my duty to persevere, to make every possible effort to complete the term of office to which you elected me. I would have preferred to carry through to the finish, whatever the personal agony it would have involved, and my family unanimously urged me to do so. But the interests of the nation must always come before any personal considerations. From the discussions I have had with congressional and other leaders, I have concluded that because of the Watergate matter, I might not have the support of the Congress that I would consider necessary to back the very difficult decisions and carry out the duties of this office in the way the interests of the nation will require. I have never been a quitter. To leave office before my term is completed is abhorrent to every instinct in my body. But as president, I must put the interests of America first. America needs a full-time president and a full-time Congress, particularly at this time with problems we face at home and abroad. To continue to fight through the months ahead and for my personal vindication, which would almost totally absorb the time and attention of both the President and the Congress, in a period when our entire focus should be on the great issues of peace abroad and prosperity without inflation at home. Therefore, I shall resign the presidency effective at noon tomorrow. Vice President Ford will be sworn in as president at the hour in this office. After listening to and reading this speech, my thoughts in it have fully changed. Before researching it, I only knew that it was just a mere political scandal. After learning more about it, I realized that the issue wasn't just the break-in itself, but especially the attempts to cover it up afterward. That really made me think about how important honesty and accountability is in leadership positions. It really is truly crucial. Even if a leader has made accomplishments, losing the public's trust can have major consequences. What I also found interesting was that it seemed like he wanted people to remember the things that he achieved while he was president, rather than only being remembered by the scandal which led to his resignation. Most people only really remember Nixon for Watergate. Before this assignment, that's pretty much all I knew for him too. But when I looked into it more, I realized he actually had accomplishments as president. It made me think about how one mistake or one scandal can completely change how someone is remembered. Overall, I think this speech is important because it represents a major turning point in American history. It shows how powerful the public's trust can be and how quickly a leader's position can change when that trust is lost. Even though the speech was given over 50 years ago, I think the themes of accountability, leadership, and public trust are still relevant today.